I can be artsy-fartsy when I want to. Stick around for some cool riverside and urban artwork and views of the Congaree River in South Carolina that will absolutely make your day. That and more coming up on Joyful Trails. I'm on the road again, this time in Cayce, South Carolina, population 13,789. Cayce is adjacent to Columbia, so it's right in the middle of the state and spreads out across 17.7 square miles. The town motto is Time for Life. Once known as the colonial village of Granby, Cayce was incorporated in 1914 and is named for businessman William J. Cayce, whose house still stands today. The Cayce River Arts District is pretty cool. The city has been actively engaged in revitalizing this area, using the slogan, "The Art of What's Possible." The town's website says Cayce is a great place to raise families with its small town appeal, and then you have the convenience of a large city like Columbia just right down the street, really. Cayce is home to legendary American singer-songwriter Randy Stonehill. Although Stonehill was a Jesus music pioneer in the 1970s, he wore bell-bottom jeans instead of a coonskin cap. Originally from California, Randy and his buddy Larry Norman turned Christendom upside down during the Jesus movement. Then he went on to enjoy a 50-plus year career in music. Also in Cayce, this old Hardee's hamburger stand. Check it out. I'd recognize that roof line anywhere. Do you remember when Hardee's looked like that? Let me know in the comments. But enough about Cayce. We've got a trail to ride, the Cayce Riverwalk. You're going to like this one.
Such good times, baby.
Stick around for my visit to a restaurant that is legendary in the Midlands of South Carolina. But first, let's talk about this trail. It's partially paved, but the boardwalk that hugs the river is what sells it for me. To be on that boardwalk with the Congaree River at your side and then look up and see a train cross the bridge. Are you kidding me? It doesn't get much better than that. There are historical markers all along the path, as well as overlooks, picnic tables, and public art. Much of the trail cuts through a shaded riverine forest. Riverine. That was a new one for me. Let's say that word together, shall we? Riverine. That's my word for the week. It means related to or situated on a river or riverbank. Man, the learning just never stops around here. Am I right? The Cayce Riverwalk is sandwiched between two other trails. It's connected to the Heritage Preserve on the south end, and it runs right into the West Columbia Riverwalk on the north end. So you can hop on your bike and make a day of it. Don't go away, because the Joyful Trails star rating is coming up soon. You don't want to miss that. But first, before my day was done, I took a seat at Lizard's Thicket. It's a Columbia-based chain that serves what they call South Carolina home cooking. Now, y'all need to understand that I was raised a PK in the Deep South. That means preacher's kid. And there was a standard stock issue go-to culinary combination for me whenever our church had homecoming Sunday with dinner on the ground. Now, for you pagans out there, let me explain what I kid the non-Christians and the agnostics and atheists because I care, because I love them, okay? Anyway, let me explain that dinner on the ground was not actually dinner on the ground. We didn't eat our food off the dirt out in the parking lot. No, what would happen, they would set up tables, usually out in the churchyard, and the ladies of the church, yes, I said the ladies of the church, would cook food because they were the best at cooking, and they would bring it and spread it out on these tables, and it was called dinner on the ground. Well, I had a particular favorite combination. We usually did that, once or twice a year? It was fried chicken, mashed potatoes, and green beans. So guess what I ordered at Lizard's Thicket? You guessed it. I can highly recommend Lizard's Thicket, by the way. That chicken leg was so good, I almost got saved all over again.
Amen.
I bet those of you who remember that curved roof line on the Hardys, I bet you're also the same ones who remember homecoming and dinner on the ground. But I digress. So why should you visit this trail? Because it's an amazing shaded trail with natural plants, wide boardwalks, bridges, riverside art, and riverfront views. What else do you need? 5 stars for the Cayce Riverwalk in Cayce, South Carolina.